Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you all so much for taking the time to drop in and check us out. We already have a good turnout here. We have Moz and Power. We have Dire here, who's with us as the guest. We have Big Family Gaming, Michael Plaskett. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Zombie JLT1, Big Family Gaming, Teddy Belcher. Welcome, Teddy. Dad Level Podcast. Hello. And there we go. That's everybody we have here so far. Why don't we go
Yeah, how's
ahead
it
and just
going,
open up
everybody?
by having Dyer talk about his YouTube channel? Would you want to tell us about Dyer and Betty?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, for those of you who've seen it, you know what it's about. But for everyone else, Dire and Betty is a channel my wife Betty and I started, and we play a lot of obscure, strange games and stuff she's never seen before, but she likes to make fun of when she does. So we bring a lot of humor to that channel.
Nice. Michael Plaskett
And
says I've been ill lately, so I don't know how long I'll be in, but I'd like to see what's up. Nice, nice. Oh, by the way, guys, in the description of this video, you will be able to access Dyer and Betty's YouTube channel, as well as Dyer's fan site. He's actually the creator of the most popular, the biggest Splatterhouse fan site on the internet.
West Mansion, the Splatterhouse homepage.
There you go. So if you guys want to check that out, it's right there in the description. Lastly, there is a link for Hector the Game Collector's YouTube channel. He actually sent me a package today, so as you can see, it's got his face on it. We'll be seeing what he sent us at some point tonight. So that's we have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, very
Uh,
curious to see what that's going to be. What's in there?
there you go. Big Family says, "What's better than Mac tonight? Omega tonight." Zombie JLT1 says Splatterhouse rocks. That it does. That it does.
Oh,
Alan
yes, it does.
Aguilar. Saludos, mi buen y sabroso amigo Omega Dyer y Mazin. Welcome, Adan. Eldiner Productions. Oh my, the stream has become quite dire.
Yes, it has, Eldiner.
Why don't we go ahead and switch to the game screen real quick, and we can keep talking for a little longer before I just dive right into the game here. But there we go. Get that going.
Yep. Good old Wanpaku Graffiti.
Yes, sir. Zombie JLT1
Yes,
says been a proud resident of the West Mansion for years. Nice.
I'm glad you've been there.
Hey, there it is. Michael Plaskett, thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It's funny. In order for you to comment, you have to be subscribed. So obviously you subscribed a while back, but man, that's a heck of a delay on this thing, isn't it? But thank you so much for being here, Michael. I really appreciate you. Karumi, welcome. Welcome.
Just a note about Mike. He actually does stream on Twitch as Sotenga.
Oh,
And
really? Okay.
yes, so if you're ever interested in seeing veritable cornucopia of retro games, he plays a little bit of everything.
Nice. Okay, so you said he primarily plays retro. That's good. That's
Oh, yeah.
that's my jam. Nice, man. Yeah, if you want to drop a link for that, Dyer, feel free to.
Yeah, I'll pull it up and drop that in.
There you go. Oh yeah, Michael Plaskett says, "I still can't believe this game exists in any capacity. How often did a series get their own parody games? Yeah, it's not very frequent." Emily, hello. Thank you for being here. Michael says, "All I can think of is Kid Dracula and Parodius right now." Yeah, those are definitely some notable titles there.
Let's not forget Mighty Final Fight, too.
Yeah, Mighty. That's a good one. That's a really fun game. That's a very hard to find game now, but yeah, it's a really good game.
And Eldiner, glad to hear you actually like Splatterhouse.
Yeah. Well, Diener says, "Okay, I give you crap for liking Splatterhouse, but I actually do really like this game. Controls a lot better than the arcade games, in my opinion." Interesting.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah. Michael Plaskett says, "My stream is kind of on hold for now, but I should probably get back to it at some point. Thank you, though." Yeah, of course, man. Mighty Final Fight was a great one. I love all the warm greetings everybody's giving each other. Thank you all so much for taking the time to hang out here. And without further ado, let's just dive right into the game, yeah? And we're gonna go ahead and take little breaks in between. We're gonna get let Dyer just hit us with that knowledge of that the vast knowledge he has of the Splatterhouse series. I'm sure he has a lot of good trivia and awesome personal stories to tell us about the series. So
Well, if it tells you anything, one of the members of the forum I used to run once called me the one-man Splatterpedia. It's only
Nice.
recently Mazin started calling me the Direpedia. So, but yeah. Um, First of all, is basically when this game takes place. Judging by the ending, it actually takes place before the original, but it's kind of hard to say, exactly what the deal is when you reach the ending. You'll see.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, Omega, were you going for the best ending?
I didn't. I wasn't aware there was a best ending. Let's hear about that.
Yep. You have to actually get 2 hidden crystal balls,
Hmm.
and if you have both of those, you'll get the best ending.
Okay. Noted.
And there's also a couple other little secrets here and there I can tell you about too.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, I mean, if you feel inclined to, feel ready to go right ahead and navigate me if you so choose.
Oh, absolutely. So,
Ooh,
right
this is
now, this
fast.
is, yeah, Rick definitely was quick in this. You
Yeah.
also notice that number up at the top of the screen there.
Uh huh.
You got an experience point counter.
Ah.
So, when you hit 10, you'll gain another bar or two of life.
Nice. Oh.
And just,
Missed
yeah, those wolves, their head flies away, but you got the candy out of them.
that. Just like real life.
Yep. You kill an undead wolf, get candy.
Oh my
Yes,
god, the
Mike.
chat is
Sorry.
popping. Is there a timer, by the way? I don't think there is. I don't see one.
No, there's no timer.
Nice. That means I don't have to hit pause. Eldiner says, so
Nope.
you teased on one of my streams that you had, to some degree, some hand in making Splatterhouse. Might be misremembering. Care to finally come clean?
Absolutely. Here's what happened, basically. I'd been running West Mansion for the better part of about 7, 8 years at that point in time. I'd seen a few other Splatterhouse fan sites come and go, but I was the only one who was still active. And one day, out of the blue, I get this message from one of the fans saying, "You're going to want to see this." And he shot me a link to EGM's website, where they had just announced they were getting the world exclusive first look at the new Splatterhouse. So I remember going onto the forum and commenting, "I'm going to be very busy soon, I can tell." So I updated the site. Next thing I know, I'm getting messages from both Namco's PR and the lead artist on the game, Dave Wilkins. And Namco's like, "Yeah, we saw you picked up that we're working on a new Splatterhouse." And just an aside, real quick, this is the Michael Jackson Thriller parody that you're in right now. Had to get referenced somewhere,
Oh, yeah. Oh.
but well, actually the 2 emails I got, the first one was from Dave, and he was like, "Yeah, I've been wanting to email you about this, but now that I finally can't wait to talk to you about it, get you some, you know, inside knowledge on the new game as we're working on it." And I'm like, okay, this is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And then Namco emails me. They're like, "Yeah, we see that you've picked up on the fact we're working on a new Splatterhouse game. We want to stay in touch with you and provide you with some exclusive content for your site and all this other stuff." And I'm just thinking, I think I just hit a gold mine here.
Oh,
Which is funny because when the news had predicted, Mike was on my forum too, and he was saying, he's like, "Wouldn't this be awesome if Namco actually contacted you and you could be like, a paid webmaster and stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's not going to happen." And then they contact me. I was
uh-huh.
never paid webmaster for him, but they did contact me. So, so he was right.
Nice.
So, thing is though, Splatterhouse 2010 went through such a troubled development phase. It's like they had this company that they outsourced it to called Bottle Rocket, who did the Mark of Cree games, if you remember those. I think they were on the
Yeah.
PS2.
Yeah.
And uh, a lot of stuff happened. Apparently, there was a lot of mismanagement going on, and finally Namco just came in and said, "Hey, you're spending our money on other stuff. We're taking the game."
Mm.
And Bottle Rocket ultimately went out of business because of that. But Namco didn't cancel it. They just brought it in-house, spent a lot of time working on it and tweaking it, and they finally released it in about a year later than originally planned. in November of 2010, and it went over kind of like a lead balloon. So the critics just they savaged it. A lot of the people who saw it, they were just like, it looks like uh, John Cena in a Halloween mask and so on and so forth, and we're not playing this crap. But, you know, as another person I know goes by the name Corpse Monger, he says, like, the people who this game was made for are the ones it was made for. Everyone else sucks to be them. I could never figure out the game over screen.
Yeah. Oh
Still like,
man. Ooh, that's rough. Eldiner says after releasing Moonwalker, Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Namco, hold my beer. Michael Poskett says, I wonder if the new Splatterhouse would be fared better if it wasn't saddled with the terrible 7th generation of games. And Chris James, hello. What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Yeah, how's it going? Yeah, who knows at this point? All I know is that there was a shakeup at Namco Bandai's management in Japan, and apparently the president they got at the time didn't like Western developers, and they basically did everything they could to strangle it in the cradle. And that's what happened. And the worst thing is they left it off on a cliffhanger. So we'll never know what's going to happen now.
Oh, well.
Might as well just start over.
Yeah,
Don't
that's what
waste
I'm thinking. I mean, it's the first level, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, you were fighting their Exorcist parody at the end.
Yeah, I'm digging the parodies.
This could have been bundled together with the original version of Monster Party, and it probably would have sold like hotcakes. But basically, as far as my involvement with the game went, they used West Mansion as a resource. I stayed in touch with Dave and got all sorts of reference materials for him to use and some his artwork that he was doing. And they basically used me as like starting a grassroots campaign for the fans, since newer gamers had no idea what Splatterhouse was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was basically their fan liaison, even though no one paid for it.
Gotcha.
I did get some perks out of it, though.
Okay.
I got my name in the credits.
Mm-hmm.
Slightly misspelled, but it's there. The sites in the credits, I got the names of people who were on the forum in the credits. The forum itself is in the credits. And I think the coolest thing that happened, though, was that I had a VIP experience at one of the metal shows that Namco was sponsoring under the Splatterhouse name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was in Worcester, Massachusetts. And I remember I was talking to their producer, and I said to him, it's like, yeah, I see you guys are sponsoring this metal show up in my neck of the woods. Think you give me some VIP passes? Ha ha, wink wink. He responds with, yeah, let me see what I can do.
There you go.
I'm just like, wait, what? Here's the problem, though. I was living in Connecticut at the time, and that was in Massachusetts, and I was between cars. So he confirms he's got 2 VIP passes for me. And I have no way to get there. So I'm going on different forums, trying to find people locally. And it's like, anybody? I got VIP pass here. I'll pay for gas. I'll do all this stuff. No takers. And it was just like, I'm never going to go to this thing. And it turns out a guy I worked with is actually a big horror fan, big metal fan, and a big video game fan. I was introduced to him, and 2 of us went up there, had this really awesome experience where we got to hang out with some of the bands backstage, play the demo for the game, and we got our pictures taken, got a whole bunch of swag too, posters and shirts, and a ton of stuff.
Nice.
Plus, I was able to write a review.
I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat. Eldina Productions said, "Oh shoot, hold on." Eldina Productions says, "Never knew there was a remake of Splatterhouse," and feel free to keep up with it as well if you'd like to. I mean, yeah. Splatterhouse was a campy horror series, and critics got mad because it was a campy horror game.
Pretty much.
Eldiner says, "If you can't embrace campy horror, then you are just a sad shell of a person."
Agreed. I'm a huge Evil Dead fan too, and that gets campy. But yeah, I'll try and keep up with myself. I get carried away with talking sometimes. You can just ask Betty.
That's okay.
But overall, it was a great experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And
Nice.
there was a couple other little things too. Mainly my efforts to try and get this game included, because I was actually the one who was pretty much responsible for having the original 3 games included with the new one.
Nice.
I begged the producer to do it. It's like, you got to include the original games as a thank you to the fans. Find a way. I don't care how. But yeah, there she is. Creepy Regan, she was called, at least by the fans. Uh, Dan Tovar was their producer, and he had told me that the higher ups at Namco wanted to sell all 3 games as DLC. That's Omega playing Eldiner.
Yeah, that'd be me.
And he said he went to bat and fought for it, and they finally got included as unlockables. And when I was talking to him up in Massachusetts, I was like, so, okay, so we're getting the trilogy. What about Wanpaku Graffiti? He's like, yeah, we discussed that, and we kind of came to the conclusion that the tone just didn't fit the rest of everything that we had. It's like, but the game was never released outside of Japan before. You got to say, sorry, man. I got what I could. See that phrase right there? Be garbage of cesspool?
Oh, got it. Huh. 1055.
Yeah.
I should probably write that down somewhere.
If the passwords actually don't change between levels, so if you really need them, I've got them all listed.
Okay, perfect. Michael Plaskett says 80 horror is my favorite horror. It was a titanic age for the genre. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And for future reference, if you're curious about who's playing the game, I purposely put an NES controller above the person, so you'll notice it says currently player 1 Omega Ace Gaming. In the future, I do plan on having streams where I game with other people, in which case you're going to be seeing other controllers, and it's going to say player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, and so on and so forth. So it's something to bear in mind.
And the dancing pug too.
Yeah, and you got to have dancing dogs. The pug's scratching himself with the select and start buttons there. He's having a heck of a time. So be garbage of cesspool.
Yeah, I actually, when I was talking to Dan, I mentioned that phrase to him because it had become such an in joke amongst the fan base.
Uh-huh.
He'd never heard it. So,
Yeah.
so I told him this. He's like, "What's that phrase again?" And he pulls out his phone, and I tell him, and he's like, "There, it's up on the official Twitter account."
There you go.
And I got comments from people later. It's like, I saw that up there, and I didn't think that was something they knew about, so we figured that was a message from you. It's like, well, it kind of was.
Nice.
And what's interesting, there's actually the spiders here. Or face huggers, or whatever they are. I'm going with face huggers. There's actually an achievement you can unlock in the 2010 game, which is Be Garbage a Cesspool.
Noted. Michael Plaskett says, that's great. Allow me to recommend Wes Craven's Shocker as an offbeat film pick. Its tone is all over the place, but Mitch Pileggi commits to the villain role. Nice, man. Nice.
That's the one I haven't seen. I'm not sure why. Let's see. I think this is...
Oh, crap.
Huh. Yeah, Eldiner, you're right. I can. I'll do Betty proud. So, Mazin wants to know how my love of Splatterhouse was born.
Ooh, that's a good question.
This goes back to the TurboGrafx 16 game. I actually wrote a whole chapter about this in Memoirs, but since that's not currently available anywhere, I can tell that story. What happened was a friend of mine who lived up north after my family moved to Florida in the late 80s. He would come down to visit every summer. And the first year he came down, he brought his brand new Genesis with him. Comes down next year, he's got a TurboGrafx. And he went out to the store with my younger brother and my parents one day, and he comes back, and he's playing this new game. I walk into the room, and it's like, what's this? So here, throws me the box. I'm like, Jason Voorhees beating down some dude with chainsaw hands? What is this game? Splatterhouse.
Nice.
So, looks like Paul, Mega Retro Man, is here.
Hola, what's up, Paul? Thank you for being here. Paul, by the way, if in case you don't know him, this is Dire. He actually runs the biggest Splatterhouse fan site on the internet. He's also a published writer. He's written, gosh, I'm sorry, what was it called? Tales of a Virtual Caveman?
Memoirs of a Virtual Caveman.
My apologies. So he's written Memoirs of a Virtual Caveman, and he was also a co-writer in this book right here. As a matter of fact, this one here, the Hardcore 101's Guide to the Retro Horror.
Yep, I didn't just write the Splatterhouse stuff in that. I also wrote the original Ghosts and Goblins trilogy and a couple other miscellaneous games like Nightmare Creatures and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
It was a nice collaborative effort.
Yeah, so I thought, who better to have on here while I play some Wanpaku Graffiti, which actually Dire suggested. I was going to go with the first Splatterhouse, but I personally think this was the better choice just because it's not streamed as often. So
That's true. Let's see.
Dad Level Podcast says Shocker is great. Eldino Production says I've never seen it either, but if Wes is behind it, I believe you that it's good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wes Craven, absolutely.
I was gonna say those are my sentiments exactly. Yeah, that's like you tack on the Wes Craven name, it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. So, so many parodies in this game. It's like there's everything. We saw the Thriller parody in the first stage. You got the Alien parody that happens at one point, and there's even a Jaws parody too. If this is a parody, I don't know what it is.
This right
Just
here.
try not to get hit by those little mice though.
Am I supposed to hit him or am I supposed to endure this?
You got to keep working your way toward and hit the big one.
Okay, got it. Oh wow, that's a punishment.
Yeah, that's what happens when the little ones hit you. When I first got it took me a little while to figure that out.
Ah.
This is probably one of the most frustrating parts of the game.
The fact that they jump different distances too really messes with me.
Yeah, okay, I got to do it.
Yeah, go for it.
I have done Betty proud now.
There you go. Hi, Ruby. Thank you for being here. Oh, guys, by the way, if you're curious at all about Dire's work, I did include 2 links. I included a link to his YouTube channel, the one where he collabs with his wife Betty, and then I also included a link to his the Splatterhouse fan site, West Mansion. So, if you want to check those out, feel free to do so. I highly encourage you to check out his content. He's a great content creator in general.
Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. Yes, Eldiner. I said the line. That's going to be like that Simpsons episode where everyone's going to expect me to say the line.
Say the line, Bart. Sorry.
I didn't do it. But, as far as West Mansion's concerned, I wanted that to be the Castlevania dungeon of Splatterhouse. So I have done my best to collect every single bit of Splatterhouse, anything I can get my hands on.
Nice.
For a while, I was even hosting the ROMs there. And then when I found out Namco Bandai had been looking at my site, even though they didn't ask me to remove them, I figured, okay, better play it safe. Took them down anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. Mazin says, I don't see the link for the Only Dires. Eldina Production says, yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, that reference. Nice. Paul Mega Retro Man Tessie says, as much as people didn't care for the modern Splatterhouse, the Terror Mask trash talking was such a treat. Yeah.
Yes. Jim Cummings just knocked it out of the park.
He did.
Of course, he usually does.
He did. That's actually... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I actually may have an in to be able to interview him at some point.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that is currently the only Splatterhouse game in my collection, is Splatterhouse 2010, funny enough, but I mean, it does include, not so perfect ROMs of Splatterhouses 1, 2, and 3, so there's that.
Yeah, the one that's the best is actually the arcade game. It's missing some sound effects here and the HUD flickers, but for the most part it's intact. It's when you get to the Genesis games, that's when it's not quite as good.
You fucker.
Yeah, you're close.
When you get close enough, it's like... It's such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm falling apart here. Gotcha.
Yeah. Now, there's going to be a little one that comes out. You can either kill him or avoid him.
Noted. There we go.
He had.
God, yes, he did. Karumi says
Yeah.
Splatterhouse 2 was good. Yeah. Quarter in the swear
Definitely.
jar. Oh, this is Omega tonight, Eldiner. I'd fill the whole jar if that were the case.
If I swore like I usually did, then you'd probably have a double coin jar.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about quoting the Terror Mask from the 2010 game, but I was like, I don't know if I should do that.
Stage 3,
maybe.
password 3739. Okay.
Yep. Devil Town.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, the Alien parody's in here. Try and stomp on as many garbage cans as possible, too.
Oh, you can stomp on him. Okay.
You should have your life built back up without a problem.
Ooh, nice. I actually really like the... okay. I like the character design of the little hopping pumpkins.
Oh, the Pumpkin Kids.
Yeah, they're cool. I almost don't want to hurt them. Almost.
You know, for a while I'd mentioned Corpse Monger earlier in the stream.
Uh-huh.
He's written some really incredible Splatterhouse fan fiction in the past. He does mostly original stuff these days, but for a while we were working on kind of an anthology series based around Splatterhouse. And I wanted to do a story called The Pumpkin Patch, which was going to feature the Pumpkin Kids. And it was going to be kind of one of those no-holds-barred things. I think you need to climb back up. The door you're looking for is on the other side.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Just get up to the top one. You should be able to get there.
Got it. Paul Mega Retro Man Tessie says which line? You were referring to a line from Splatterhouse 2010, I believe.
Yeah, there was a couple I was thinking about doing, but the one that came to mind immediately, 2x4. Handy. Let's do some fucking carpentry.
I remember that.
I'm no good at things, but yeah, the chainsaw room.
Yeah, to date, that's the only Splatterhouse I've beaten too. So if I manage to clear this one today, then this will be the second game I've ever finished for the series. So.
Yeah, I have to say, until that one came out, I always thought the hardest stage in any Splatterhouse game was stage 6 of the original.
Yeah.
And, well, the last stage of the 2010 game gave it a run for its money. Yeah, Eldina, I might be free tomorrow night, so maybe I'll stop in.
Nice, nice.
Hey, Freak of Four's here.
Freak of 4, Omega Castlevania God, Dire 51 with 13 wicked fucking radtastic people. Welcome, Freak of 4. Paul Tessie says, ha! Eldina Production says, by the way, for those who have been following my Twitter saga, I will likely go live tomorrow night and play ROMs, but it will be kind of different. It'll be called Rom Puri, and it'll just be ROMs I pick and request. Got it. Stage 6 boss is an effing nightmare. Dante Miranda, saludos Dante. ¿Cómo estás, hermano? Thank you for being here.
And just want to say hi to everyone I missed before. Yeah, this is the alien parody right here.
Okay, and feel free to introduce yourself on occasion for anybody that's new that just dropped in. Of course, I can understand that becomes tiring after a while. Wow! Hold on, it's raining.
They keep coming.
Got it.
Now, supposedly, that character is actually Key from the Draga games.
Shoot.
You died.
Ruby says, "What's this game about?" This is feel free to cover it, Dire.
Okay, this is basically a parody of the main Splatterhouse series, which was for the longest time like the premier blood and gore series. It's like Castlevania had your classic horror stuff. Ghosts and Goblins was Ghosts and Goblins, but Splatterhouse was essentially a video game version of an 80s slasher flick. And this is a cute version. I was able to show my kids this when they were little.
Oh, wow.
Well, my kids, growing up with me as their father, they learned about Splatterhouse pretty early. I thought they'd be afraid of it too, but turns out they weren't. And it's funny, I actually had an experience a few years back at a local game store. I had my oldest daughter with me, and I was talking to the guy who was running the retro section. They had a copy of Splatterhouse 3 for sale. And I was talking to him about it, and yes, Eldiner, that is correct. It's on the Namco Museum Archive, Volume 1. But
Nice.
somehow we got around to me mentioning that I ran West Mansion, and my daughter's listening. I was like, I even did a little bit of stuff with the new game. And she's like, yeah, my dad worked on the new game. And the dude was about floored. Apparently he's a big fan.
Nice.
I got to shake your hand.
Awesome.
All right, let's see where we are now.
Oh, shoot, I didn't see that down there. Stop
Yeah, they
hitting
keep
me.
firing those pumpkins.
Oh, I thought they were... Oh, God. Okay. Well, I'm
Let's
alive.
see. Yeah.
Eldiner says, yeah, that's what it's called. Couldn't remember the actual title of that collection. Oh, you talked about the collection you mentioned earlier, which was... up
That
here
was the
somewhere.
name. Yep, the Namco Museum Archive, Volume 1.
There you go. There you go.
As a side note, you can get the original arcade game on one of the Namco packs for the Switch, too. That one escapes me at the moment.
Oh, okay. It's not actually homing. It's just...
Yeah, they just fire in weird arcs.
Okay.
The church.
There we go.
Okay.
Love the background.
Yeah, zombie parishioners up there.
Yeah.
This is the boss of the stage when you get to him. The only real advice I can give is just stay on your toes.
Got it. Paul Mega Retroman Tessie says, Dr. Henry West, MD, he took it all. Only thing he left you is your soul, and that belongs to me. Who am I? Let's just say I'm God. Your God. At least the only God that's listening right now. Yeah, I remember that.
What I want, same as any god, little faith. For without faith, I am nothing. And without me, you're fucked.
Nice.
One of my favorite lines in that game.
Yeah, Eldino Production says, yeah, I know what you mean, but just search Namco Museum and you should find it on the eShop. Yeah, noted. Thank you, Eldiner. Alright, let's see if I can get through this boss here. And, well, depending on whether I beat the boss or lose here, regardless, I'm gonna pause. And I'm gonna take a moment to open Hector the Game Collector's box and see what he sent us, or what he sent me.
Good. Very curious about that.
Yes. Alright, let's see. It's like a cult leader.
Yeah, first he's gonna, kill those things when they dive bomb at you.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, health. Oh, and it's gone.
This is just the first phase, too.
Oh, wow, he's a ram.
Yeah.
Or a goat. Wow. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Alright.
I still want to know what's up with that game over there. It's just like some dude closing a door.
Yeah.
I've never
it's
seen any explanation for it.
Alright, let's have a look.
All
Let's
right.
see. Just chat. Boom. And on this just chat screen, fortunately, I'm hands-free, and the messages are going to pop up on the bottom and scroll their way up. So let's have a look and see what Hector the Game Collector is doing. There it is. There's his face on it. What's up, Retro Ryan? Hector the Game Collector.
Yeah, Richard Ryan.
There we go. Let's have a look, see, and find out what he sent my way here. Okay. I gotta cut
Hey,
carefully.
Maz. Speaking of shirts, I got something to say after this, but
Yeah.
let's do the unboxing.
Feel free to talk during. I'm cool either way.
Oh, okay. I can't really see the shirt I'm wearing, but this is actually for a nerdcore band out of Michigan called Bathroom of the Future. They do songs about pop culture, video games, all sorts of stuff.
Nice. First item of business. A Sega Saturn controller in gray.
Ooh,
Nice. Now
let
I
me
have
see one of those.
yeah, I have a gray. Now now I have a gray, a black, and a white. So very cool. Thank you, Hector. Very cool. What else do we have here? This one's got some weight to it.
See, Moses Gaming is here.
What's up, Moses? Thank you for being here, dude. Ooh, looks like a bunch of carts. The Great Waldo search on the Sega Genesis. Alright. I did tell him that I'm pretty low on Sega carts myself, actually. It might be one of my smallest collections is the Sega Genesis games. We have Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. There we go. Alright, alright.
That was a pretty good port, too.
Yes, yes it was. We have... Ooh, Jurassic Park Rampage Edition. Very cool. Thank you for that. Oh, this is all from Hector the Game Collector. Ferrari Grand Prix Challenge. Okay. There we go.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
Yeah, I've
Should look
never
that up.
played that one either. Super Hang On. Okay. Very cool. NBA Live 96. Okay. Final Fantasy VI on the Super Famicom. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Okay. And Subterranea. Okay. Well, thank you for all those.
Subterranea is a really good graphic showcase for what the Genesis could actually do.
Yeah. Ooh, there's more. Wow. There's more.
But wait, there's more.
Yeah. Ooh, la la. Okay, these I'm gonna put some time into. Now these are worth having. Super Bomberman 3 and Super Bomberman 5.
Nice.
Those are awesome. Oh yeah, I'll definitely be playing these. Thank you so much. And I am feeling a t-shirt. We have ourselves a Vectrex Boys t-shirt. I don't know how well people can even see that. I'm blocking my own camera with the chat box here, so I can't. There we go.
I can see it pretty quick.
Yeah, I'll throw that on real quick. Stamps, I hope you don't mind, buddy.
Okay, Miles, and get ready.
Gotta dance a little as you remove. Moss. There we go. I'll throw this one on for the rest of the night. Take it off, big boy. Inserts jazz music. It's actually nice and cool. That other shirt was getting really hot. Ooh, that's a good looking shirt though. Very nice. Thank you so much. Ooh, get my hat back on. There we go. Oh, that's a good look. Very good. Thank you so much. And there's more.
Well, Diener, I'll tell you, I was blown away by Flashback on the Genesis when I first played it. Never seen animation that smooth.
Paul Tessie tossing the dollars. Go-To10 says, hey, what's up, Go-To10?
How's it going?
We have here, oh, look at that. A sealed copy of Like a Dragon. It's a steelbook. Very cool. I've never played this one. Phil Twerpin, what's up, dude?
Hey, Phil.
Freako Forces, goddammit, Omega robbed us. He had a white shirt on under Stamp's shirt. This is cool. This is part of the Yakuza series, right? Oh, that's cool. Ooh, you played in 4K? Okay. Very cool. Thank you so much.
That probably explains why I never.
Stuff. And there's more.
Oh.
My God.
We're getting to the lightning round now.
What do we got? Okay, yeah, this is something that him and I were discussing. Oh, this is really cool. So I've been slow. Hey, what's up, Start Gaming? Welcome, dude. I've been slowly acquiring 3D printed parts for different Castlevania related weapons. And this one here, he sent me in pieces. I gotta piece together, and I gotta sand it down and assemble it. It's gonna be Alucard's sword, so that's really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can kind of tell, kind of sorta, if you look at the shape of it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this is gonna be one of those swords. It's gonna be several pieces tall. Very cool, very cool. Yeah, my intention was to at some point have all these weapons painted and assemble and pieced together, so I can pose with them for future thumbnails and Castlevania related videos. So thank you so much for everything, Hector. This was a heck of a package you sent me. I really appreciate it. You just boosted my Sega Genesis library. There's a lot of games I don't have for the. Well, I don't really have much of anything for the Sega Genesis, so you just essentially doubled my collection. So thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. And we have Brady here. Welcome, Brady. Thank you for being here, dude.
That reminds me, I still need some recommendations for the Genesis. I don't think I've done that yet.
Oh yeah, Moses Gaming with a $5 donation. Happy Friday! It's Happy Friday to you, Moses Gaming. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Moses Gaming. I really appreciate you, brother. Okay, let's go back to Splatterhouse, shall we? Boom. And there we go. And guys, how are the audio levels? I'm assuming they're fine. Nobody's really brought them up since the stream started, so I have to assume that they're okay. All right, here we go. And I might need one of the passwords handy at some point, Dire, because I have a feeling this boss is gonna lay me out quite a few times here.
All right, let me go ahead and pull those up.
Yeah, thank you. So this is my first time playing Splatterhouse Wanpaku Graffiti. We just had a lot of people drop in at once, so I should mention this is actually this is the gentleman known as Dire. He is actually the creator of the biggest Splatterhouse fan site on the internet, West Mansion. He's also a he's a published writer. He has released this book here. He co-wrote this book here. Hardcore 101's The Guide to Retro Horror, as well as Memoirs of a Virtual Caveman. So I included links in the description. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel where he collaborates with his wife Betty, Dire Bette, as well as a link to his the Splatterhouse fan site, West Mansion. So definitely check those out. And if you feel inclined to, Dire, feel free to drop those in the channel, in the stream, in the chat. Thank you.
Okay.
That little podcast with the YouTube Mafia.
Only one I have handy right now is the link to the guide, so I'll drop that in.
There we go. Yeah.
And
that guide, by the way, is a really fun read. My wife picked it up for us. It covers a lot of. Shoot, I should have been talking about that. It covers a lot of franchises, including the Super Ghouls, including the Ghosts and Goblins, the Ghouls and Ghosts franchise. I never know what to call the franchise itself, but
yeah, it's weird.
Seeing as that they constantly change the title. It covers the Gargoyle series, Gargoyle's Quest, Dragon's Crest, Maximo. It covers quite a bit. It covers all of Splatterhouse, which is really cool.
That was all me, by the way.
Eldina Productions says, "Rest in peace, Omega." In 1986, by the way, to 2022, burning his house down with a functional flame whip replica. It's funny. The thought did cross my mind. Carla, what's up, Carla? Thank you for the Laugh Star Gaming. Audio is fine.
Hey,
Hector
Carla.
says. Good. Yeah, so guys, check out the
Cool.
book. Check out the book, and he is working on a revised edition of memoirs of Virtual Caveman. So keep an eye out for that. I actually did
I'll,
include as well the. I'm sorry to interrupt you. The
I don't know,
Twitter up top there on the top of the screen, Virtual Caveman. So if you want to follow him for potential updates, feel free to do so. Yes, this is a Famicom game. Go to 10. Here we go.
yep. Speaking of books, yeah, none of my stuff's currently available since I'm working on the revisions, like you said. But I do post updates about them on my Twitter page. And besides memoirs, one of the books I'm working on is an anthology called Digital Archaeology, which is kind of along the same lines as memoirs, which is all gaming memories, except in this case, it's all from all sorts of people. Hey, there's Hector.
Hector the Game Collector. We just finished your unboxing, Hector. Thank you so much for all those gifts, man. It was so much. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. I'm already sporting the Vectrex Boys shirt. It was nice and cool, nice and comfy, so.
I'll say there's you'll see a few familiar names in digital archaeology too when you check it out. Among them being one E.C. Myers and Great White North.
I had a burrito today, one from Taco Bell. Good to know.
Let's see.
Feel free to rewind the stream, Hector, if you wanna watch the unboxing. Thank you so much for everything, dude.
You know, I said
Very
E.C.
generous.
Myers. Look who just showed up.
E.C. Myers vids. Hello, E.C. Myers. Hello, Eugene.
What's up, Eugene?
Ah, you son of a.
Yeah, I just got done mentioning that you had contributed to digital archaeology, Eugene.
Did he really?
Yes.
Oh man. Sorry, I was so
And
focused
so-
on the game I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, he did. So did Great White North.
Nice. Other friends of the channel. Wicked Radtastically Sick Gifts, Hector. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, see, you're actually getting close to the actual boss of the stage now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the sorcerer there was just like a mid boss. And this is where, if you want to see that good ending, Great White North just showed up.
Great White North, what's up, dude? Well, let's just keep dropping names so people keep showing up, huh? Eugene says I was listening. I posted a comment a short while ago, but the YouTube swallowed it, and I didn't notice. Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't see it at all.
Yeah, neither did I. So you said something about one of the crystals being hidden nearby, right?
Yep.
I'll keep an eye out.
Well, let's see. I'll get to that in a minute, LD. Okay, this is the
Oh
Brundle
my
Fly.
God. Wow.
Here's the kicker. When you defeat him, try and stay right about where you are right now.
Okay.
Because if you're too close to the right edge of the screen, you'll go to the next stage. So he'll drop these little flies, and then he'll dive bomb you. Yes, Great White North, I also mentioned that you also had contributed to digital archaeology.
So you said stay over here?
Yeah, stay right there.
Okay.
And once it does the little ending jingle, walk up to the open teleporter, and I think you press up. You should go right in.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Seizure warning. Sorry.
Everybody put your eyes to the screen.
Okay. This is the first hidden stage right here.
Wow.
So there's no enemies here, but when you get over to the right, I believe you're presented with 3 doors. Take the middle one.
Okay.
Yep.
See,
Now start
Man
climbing the
Omega,
big one.
fuck. That was a lot of health. So
There's
you
a burger on top, if I remember correctly. You just got to make it up there.
Let's see. It was a pleasure. I had the stream on in the background. Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. Eldina Production says, "Hi Hector, I might contact you tomorrow about ordering the Raspberry Pi. Seems like I can't order the 400 directly from the website, but maybe you can, and I just can't see it." Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully he can help you out. You're spending time with your girlfriend. Nice, man. That's time well spent, dude. Dire has now summoned Hector and Eugene. Now tell us how you are close friends with a naked anime chick. Wow. Okay. I don't know. Richard W. The only W is here. Hello, Richard W. How are you doing, brother? Thank you so much for hanging out with us, man.
Yeah, go right up there. Where's your stairs at? Now, when you're on the roof, just keep going up and stay to the left for that burger. Except when you have to go to the stairs to keep going.
Got it. Oof, man.
You should
thank
be
you
right up
again
there.
for the package, Hector, and thank you for the $5 donation, Moses Gaming. I really appreciate it, guys. There it is.
There it is.
The burger. The fabled burger.
Yep. Who puts a burger on top of a pagoda? I'll never know.
Oh, look at that. You can respawn it. So,
Okay,
how
now
do I
you
get back down there? Do I just jump around?
Yeah, just... There you go.
Something like that. Okay, cool. I certainly want to play this, dude. This is fun. This is a really fun game. I only know about
Also,
that one website on Amazon. Okay, there you go.
watch out for these guys.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay.
Okay, before you go in the door,
Yeah.
you're going to have a choice in here. Either way, you're going to get the crystal ball, but there's a kind of a little sequence here.
Mhm.
Now, you can either just let it play out, or you can start pressing buttons when you're in there.
Okay. Alright.
And either way, you'll get the crystal ball.
Got it.
So,
I love the sliding doors. That's a nice touch. You got the little sake.
try pushing the buttons.
Okay.
You
Oh my
keep-
god,
see?
he's ripping ass.
Yep. Great Way North, you should change that. Definitely find a way to play one of them. And once she gets through her little dance here, she'll tell you what she thinks.
Gee, how rude you are. Go home with the crystal ball. He looks very happy.
If I recall correctly, if you just sit there and watch her dance, she'll be like, "Welcome to Japan. Have a crystal ball," or something along those lines.
Nice.
All right. Diamond leg, crystal leg, you know.
Alright, here's the next password. Stage 4, okay.
Yep. Also, watch out for the Jaws parodies.
Got it. Ooh.
Hope you don't mind me dropping all the, like, do this, don't do this, do this.
By all means, no, it's fine. I don't mind. This is my first time playing the game, so. Ooh, shotgun.
Yep.
Oh.
Only other weapon you'll get in the game.
I mean, hi, Mazen. Eldina Production says, I just realized which came first, this game or Monster Party, because one was clearly inspired by the other. Nice. Hector the Game Collector says, you're welcome, Omega.
First.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about saving the shotgun shells. You're going to run out anyway.
Got it.
No idea what's up with those legs back there.
Yeah, that was interesting. Kablamo. Again, guys, thank you all so much for taking the time out of your Friday to hang out with Dire and I. If you haven't
Yeah, we
already
appreciate
checked, Yeah, man. If you haven't already checked them out, be sure to check out Dire's content. I included 2 links in the description. One for his website, for his Splatterhouse website, which he's the head of. It's West Mansion, as well as his YouTube channel with where he collaborates with his wife Betty. So definitely check both of those out, guys.
Yeah, pretty much anything you could possibly want to know about Splatterhouse, you'll find on West Mansion.
Yeah, it's the Castlevania Dungeon of Splatterhouse. Or you said you were aiming to make it that, so which is no, it's nothing to scoff at. I highly respect what Kurt Collada did with a Castlevania Dungeon. So, oh, son of a bitch. Okay.
There they are, the jaws.
Oh wow. Okay. So you kind of just gotta.
Yeah. So jump, jump. There you go.
As soon as they're off screen. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I got the timing.
Well, thanks,
Oh.
Eldiner. So, Dire and a mega collab. Wouldn't miss that for the world.
Thank you, Eldine. I appreciate it, man.
Okay, hang on a second here. This is the boss.
Okay.
He's a parody of the killer from the movie The Burning.
Oh, I've never seen that movie. That's cool. Whoa.
So
Whoa.
that's the only time you can get him.
Got it. Love the sound effects, actually.
I think it's the only boss fight without music, to tell you the truth.
Oh. It's gonna be a close one. Oh, got him at the tail end there.
Yeah, even if you get him right on the fork.
Nice.
Yeah, once you play through this a couple times, you'll blow right through it every time.
Nice. Yeah. Thank you for the positive vibes, Brady. Freako 4 says, those moving spike things remind me of Faxanadu on NES because they look exactly like the ones from the game. Inspired from? Maybe.
Actually, I think that's the only enemy from a previous Splatterhouse game to come back.
That's interesting.
Because there's the sewer stages in the original. They have those little spike balls that kind of move around like that.
Okay. Great White North says the light effect is cool. What was this gaming? I don't know why the commands aren't working. I'm gonna have to fix that. AC Myers Vid says this is such a great game. I got the Namco collections to have this on the Switch. I think I have the Namco collection. Funny enough, although I picked it up for a different reason. But this game is a huge bonus. Phil Twerpin, thank you so much, dude. Phil, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us, man. I really appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, this is quite the.
Thank you. Lady Thunder, hey Omega, hello Lady Thunder. Welcome to my collaboration. Wow, my collaboration stream with Dire of Dire and Betty. I hope you're having a good time. Ooh, I was gonna say I love chopping wood. I actually do. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that.
Good eye, Eugene.
I love the way they strut.
Okay, these spiders, don't try and kill them. Just avoid them.
Got it.
Hello, Lady Thunder. And Eldiner, actually, before I had ever started West Mansion, I'd never heard of the Burning either. But one thing that this attracted was a lot of hardcore horror fans. And they were more than happy to fill me in.
Awesome. Oh, that hurts. I'm in one piece. Now that I've played through the first Splatterhouse game, I recognize the sewer enemies. Oh, nice.
Like I said, good eye.
I'm glad the shards don't hurt me.
Okay, there's. Get that box. Chop it open.
Ooh.
Okay, just keep moving to the right.
Oh, I see what's going on. Got it. Oh, Well, that hurts.
Okay. These guys, see how they do this? If you hit them, their screams will come out.
Wow.
It's a parody of the scream.
That's pretty cool.
So if you can actually keep moving, like jump in the pits and try to dodge those things, you stand a pretty good chance of getting out of here in one piece.
Okay, got it. Okay, I'm just go. My God.
And I'll warn you about those bats. They can pick you up at points.
Got it. Can I chop at the heads, by the way?
No. The heads are indestructible.
Got it. That was a jump.
Okay, for everyone who's missed it before, I'm going to say it. Heh, you died. That, for those not in the know, that is my wife's trademark saying whenever I lose in a game or get killed or whatever.
Ah, you jerk.
Yeah, it's... You can get them when they're on the ground. You should have to keep avoiding the bullets.
Got it. Let's keep going. It's a pretty smooth game. It feels, how do I put this? You know, sometimes these Famicom games are hit or miss. You know, like they just feel, what's the word to describe it exactly? Wow, is there any way to avoid that?
I think you might be looking for the word janky.
Yeah, janky is the word I'm looking for exactly. A lot of Famicom discs,
Thank
Famicom
you.
games in general feel
But,
very janky, but this one feels like you can be in full control, you know? Ah, it stayed on my head, did it? That's hilarious.
okay.
Whoa, that's cool.
He's going to throw out his bullets, and you hit him, he'll block with the shield, throw out more bullets. You can dodge the bullets, you're in good shape. Let's see, Vincenzo is here.
Vincenzo! What's up, dude?
Vincenzo, pardon me. Sorry, I'm bad with
Getting destroyed
pronunciation.
here. What up, Omega Company? Halloween came early. Love this game, dude. I'm digging this game. This is a lot of fun.
And that's just going to fly away. Supposedly, that kid is from another Namco game.
Really?
Yep, Yokai Dochuki, I think is the name.
Okay.
This stage is kind of an intermediary stage. Shouldn't be too hard for you to get through.
Okay.
Except for the bridges. There's going to be another shotgun up top, too.
Oh, nice. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. See, the thing about the bridges is that there are bats that fly over it, and those bats will pick you up. And if that wasn't bad enough, the bridge will also collapse if you stand it for too long.
Got it. Controls a lot like this game, in fact. Okay, that kid is from Yokai Dochuki. Okay. Was that a Famicom Disk System game? Because it rings a bell.
No, it was a cartridge game.
Oh, it's a cartridge
It was
game. Got it.
a port from an arcade game.
Okay. Fuck. I knew the pushback was going to screw me sooner or later.
Yep. At least you don't lose any energy or die.
Yeah.
But you will get another shotgun, so you can try again.
Perfect. Okay, cool. It's not so bad then. Ah, come on.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with this stage.
That's okay. I'm playing very carelessly. I need to take the level more seriously.
L. Diener says, Omega, if you get through this game tonight, you should play Holy Diver. Really turn this into Omega After Dark. Have you played that?
No, I haven't.
That was one of the very first games I ever imported.
Nice.
And it will, well, it's by Irem. That should tell you something right there.
Yeah.
That game will slaughter you.
One of the members of our community managed to clear that game without dying. Actually, he goes by the name Celestial Light. Matt promised
Celestial.
an anonymous donation. I do not do this often, but I like to support when I can. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Oftentimes people forget to put their name in. If you want to come forward and just let us know who you are, feel free to do so. Otherwise, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Means a lot. It really does.
So Celestial Light cleared that game without dying.
Yeah, Celestial Light. Yeah, he is an absolute madman in our community.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
I tell you, the reason that I was attracted to that game in the first place was I was in a store that actually had Famicom boxes hanging from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was Gradius 2, which I've been looking for ever since it was announced it was going to come out, but it never did.
Right.
And I remember asking the store owner, it's like, hey, are you selling these games hanging there? And he looks at me and he's like, you mean you want to buy one? Like, yeah. Yeah, granted, this is 1994.
Right. Oh,
But,
crap.
But I picked Gradius 2 and Holy Diver. Both
Awesome.
complete with box and manual. And the reason I picked Holy Diver is I looked at the screenshots on the back and it's like, this looks like Castlevania.
Yeah.
I've got to buy this.
Nice. Phil Twerpin says Holy Diver is a journey. It will test your patience. Richard W.
Or will
says,
it ever?
Yeah. Richard W. says Holy Diver is enough to hollow out anyone's soul, i.e. rest in peace Megadan 29. Brady with the beers. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Drinks all around, guys. EC Myers Vid says I still need to try to finish Holy Diver, but it sure is rough. Nice, Phil. You said you got that for Dan as a gift. Nice. Eldina Production says he wants to see Omega. Wow. My reaction to that hellscape of a game. It looks really good and has nice music, though no tunes from Dio or the album it's named after, but it's bullshit hard.
Oh, yeah.
Check that ish out then, Vincenzo Vault says. Thank you, sir. Thank you, gentlemen. And thank you so much. Great White North, you said you forgot to put your name on the donation there. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, ominous.
Here's Hell House, the final stage.
Nice. Hell House, a crowd of monsters. The story will be completed soon. Is the last orb in this place too?
It is.
Got it.
And you're definitely going to want to prepare, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to miss it.
Okay.
I'm here, so you should be fine.
Cool.
All right. Also, some interesting trivia about myself in this game. I was, a big Splatterhouse fan, and I wanted to do a Splatterhouse website for the longest time, but back then I knew nothing about HTML or anything like that. And I was like, well, maybe I'll get it done someday. I mean, it's a great trilogy. Okay, stop. Nope. No, that was the wrong thing.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get to react fast enough.
Yeah, you may want to take the hits and just restart.
Okay, I
the
can do
stage.
that. I mean,
But
I
anyway,
can go in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Hell House
So-
mentioned in Castlevania 2? Probably.
The Shadows of the Hell House.
Yeah, I'll just get myself killed here. We may have to put in a password.
All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put in the password.
Let's see. Password for the last stage is try 1099.
Ooh. Okay. There we go.
All
In the
right.
beginning story. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, they say like "Welcome to the Hell House" or something like that, or the House of Hell. That's true. They do say something like that. That's funny.
Yep. But
All right.
as
So
far as
just
what,
stand still, basically, when the dude's walking.
right. But as far as what happened with me and Wanpaku, I'd seen an ad. Oh, there's this place called the Ultimate Game Club. Okay, I just stop here, slowly follow him. Just don't touch him, and then go in that door. Second hidden stage, Egypt.
Hmm.
This one can be a pain.
1099. Oh crap. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that 1099 is a tax form. That's funny. Well, I grabbed the shotgun at least.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that because you'll go through 3 stages like this, or 3 sections like this. Everyone has that collapsible floor right there. Watch out for the other ones. There's also a flying statue head in here that you want to avoid.
Ooh, that recoil. It just says "Enter Hell House" in the beginning text. Yeah, it does. I remember that. Okay, so what about the flying heads? Oh crap. Oh,
Yeah, you just want to avoid those things if you can. Like shoot it once and then jump past it.
got it.
Hey, Eugene, it's definitely worth replaying. Eugene
Yeah.
says, I missed the bonus pages when I played through this a while back. Darn, guess I need to replay it.
Yeah. Yeah, lucky for us, Dire's here to guide me, so otherwise I'd have missed them too. I like hidden stages. Yeah, I think it's awesome that they're in here. Adds to the replay value. Oh god. Okay, well let's go this way.
Always go up.
Oh, I'll just go in there. Oh my god, it has that mappy style of music with the Spanish guitar sound. Yeah, yes it does.
Well, you died. Let's see what happens.
Should be able to just continue. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah.
Okay, good. You made it.
Okay.
So while this sequence is going on, I'll finish my story about Wanpaku.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So I actually seen a listing for Famicom Splatterhouse in the back of this Ultimate Game Club catalog, but no pictures or anything. So I figured it was a typo. So then I was doing some research online, which, at the time that was kind of hard to find information on this stuff. It was at least in English. And on eBay one day, I happened to notice there was a listing for the game. And it was box complete. And I was like, well, I got to have this. So I bid on one. And when I got it in the mail, it was 2 Hello Kitty games. Welcome to Egypt. I will give you a crystal ball. Good luck to you.
You think it's
Yeah, the games.
hopefully it saved the other crystal ball, considering we did use a password.
Yeah, it should have.
Okay.
At least I think it does.
Well, hopefully. We'll see.
All right, yeah, watch out for the clocks here.
Got it.
Now, there's a couple little extra things up here. When you're getting close, I'll let you know.
Yep.
So it turns out the seller had sent my Splatterhouse game to a woman who had ordered the games for her children and sent me her Hello Kitty games.
Of course.
So we organized an exchange.
That's hilarious.
Well, after playing the game, because I'd never played it until then, I was just like, okay, I have to tell the world about this game because the world needs to know about it. And that's when I finally started actually putting West Mansion together. And just for visual aids, there it is. This is my original copy of Wanpaku.
There it is, guys. Very cool.
This kickstarted West Mansion right here.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, my first imported game may have actually been Kid Dracula for the Famicom as well.
Right here. Don't go through the door.
Okay.
Go back. Go through that door.
Got it.
This is just a little hidden bonus thing. You know, nothing really happens. But start killing the turds. Yes, you're in a restroom. You're fighting evil turds with googly eyes and a possessive plunger, which you have to kill now. As it plunges its way along.
Plunger.
Yeah, and that's it. Just a little bonus thing.
Nice.
So
Vincenzo
you can...
says, kind of tight. I came too late for the thriller scene. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well,
That's
you
all
can
I know the game for, actually. Up until today, that's all I knew the game for. So I guess I go back now, huh?
Okay, and the last secret is literally right before the boss, so you got a little ways to go.
Okay. Oh, God. They
Where
really
is
don't give
this
you room to
tip?
breathe.
You had deer head on the wall?
Uh-huh.
If you had actually gotten hit before you killed the deer head, it would have laughed at you like the one in Evil Dead 2.
Oh, that's a cool reference. VGM, what's up, man? Welcome.
Hey, BJ.
Dude, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop in with us. Eldina Productions says still haven't really played Kid Dracula. It's on the Anniversary Collection, so I really should give it a shot. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It feels a bit rough at first, but once you get a feel for the way the game plays, it's totally manageable. I'm gonna lower the volume on my TV just a tad. There we go.
You know, I've actually owned the cartridge for Kid Dracula for I don't know how long now. I barely made a dent in it.
Yeah.
Okay, these ones will pick you up and carry you around. Just try not to fall down a hole.
Yeah. They're not too bad.
Yeah, the scream
The
room.
ones with the screams, yeah.
Just try and get past them as fast as you can.
Ugh.
And you're about to get a... okay. Here's the other secret.
Okay.
Go ahead and walk a little further to the right. Keep going. Nothing's going to attack you in here.
Okay.
See that soda machine?
Yeah.
Push up in front of it. And you can do it a couple more times to fill up your health.
I'm pressing up in front of it, but it's not doing it anymore.
Usually it lets you do it at least twice.
Huh. Not much, VGM. We're just about to wrap up the game. Eldiner says, most of what I know is that you have to fight clansmen in that game. Well, that is true. The first boss is... yeah.
Okay, hope you're ready then, because last boss, he does take several hits to kill, and he can be a royal pain.
Okay. Well,
Once you figure out the pattern, you shouldn't have a problem.
got it. Nah, you're good, VGM. It's cool to see you regardless, man. Thank you for taking the time to drop in and say what's up, you know? Okay.
He'll start... yeah, he'll drop his bombs, and then he'll start doing that.
Got it.
And now he's going to ricochet around the room.
Okay.
As long as you got this down, you'll be able to take him out.
Okay.
If you stand directly under him when he drops his bombs, he usually won't hit you.
Got it. Take a little getting used to, but just as you said, it'll take a little bit of getting used to, but he's manageable.
Yeah. And hey, you start right back at him.
Yes, sir.
Of course, if you don't quite make it, you're going to play through the entire stage again.
Which is fine. That's, you know, the game's already very lenient. Ah.
Don't mind me, I'm just getting quiet for a minute.
No problem. Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
need some water.
focus more on dodging here. come on.
Yeah, VGM, you should definitely play this.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet game. Pretty cool. Oh dear.
And hey, Ron Moore.
Ron friggin' Mower. What's up, Ron? Welcome. This game is fire. It's a pretty fun game, man. I'm digging it. And thank you for the words of encouragement, Great White North.
Yeah, you definitely got this.
Yeah, in time, you know. It's just it might take me a little practice, but yeah. Oh, I gotta get that a little hop down. Well, I don't think I necessarily have to jump over him. I wouldn't mind this game. It looks fun. Yeah, dude, it's pretty sweet, man. It's I'll snap the floor is gone disco. I'm all about positivity, man. I appreciate that, man. Well, that's what we want here. That's for sure. I just... okay. I gotta stop putting myself in that corner.
I'll say this has been my second favorite Famicom game since forever.
Yeah, this is a pretty sweet game. Wow, that was rough. Okay.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem with that is there's virtually no invincibility time.
Yeah, I see that. Those iframes are brutal.
Yeah, Great White North. My first favorite Famicom game would be Gradius 2.
Nice.
So that's something a lot of people don't know about me. I might be the Splatterhouse guy, but it is not my favorite series.
Yeah, yeah.
In fact,
In my case, I often tell people that even though my favorite franchise is Castlevania, my favorite game of all time is Super Mario Brothers 3, so...
Yeah, Mario 3 is definitely one of those games that everyone seems to love, except for me.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
I think Mr. Matthews feels the same way, actually. I'm more of a Mario 2 guy.
Oh, I like that one too. That's a fun one.
Oh, nice, VGM. Always.
Yeah, I'll be catching up with the chat in a little bit, guys. Sorry. I'm focused on staying alive, staying alive.
Oh, this disco floor, it's kind of appropriate. Which Mario 2? The one known as Super Mario USA in Japan.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
You'll definitely know when he's dead, though, I can tell you that.
Makes a big fuss, does he?
Yep.
Juan Carlos Zarate. What's up, dude? Muy bien, gracias. Dude, it's good to see you, man. Unlimited Retro Gaming, hello. Welcome. Is this your first time? Oh, is that a friend of yours?
Yes, that's Unlimited Retro Gaming. I've known him for a couple years now. Glad you could make it in, man.
Nice. Well, welcome, dude. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for taking the time to drop in and check out the channel, man. And Juan Carlos, how are you doing, brother? Hope you have some exciting plans for the weekend. You guys you guys arrived just in time for the final boss fight, so once I get this little bouncy pattern down, I should be able to secure the ending here. Ooh, that was a close one. Ah.
Yeah, you're still hanging in there, though.
Lord. Oh, good lord. When it rains,
Don't
it
get caught.
pours.
Yeah, just don't get caught by those things, because they will wreck you, as you see.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, and this boss is just obliterating my health right now. God damn it. Dude, thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you, brother. I'll be sure to check out your channel as well. Is he also into retro gaming? Is that his thing? Or
Unlimited Retro Gaming? Oh, you should see his Instagram posts.
nice.
And in fact, he also contributed a story to Digital Archaeology.
Oh, did he really? That's cool, man.
And for that matter, I know he's not No, I'm not sure if he's still hanging out here or not because of him being ill recently. But
Mm-hmm.
Michael Plaskett
Oh, de
actually has
nada.
like he's actually had
Sorry.
like 6 stories in there.
Uh, God, I'm gonna need that password again. It was 1099, was it?
Doki Doki Artichoke, Aldiner? Remember when I got my original Famicom disk system? That was one of the first games I had for it. That game is long gone now, though.
All right.
Yeah, you'll have to go for the crystal ball again, too.
Oh yeah, no worries. Now that I know how to acquire it, I can get straight to it. There we go. Fun fact, did you know the US Super Mario Bros. 2 was a sprite swap of the Japanese game Doki Doki Artichoke? I have that game, as a matter of fact. What's up, Jameson? How are you doing?
Hey, Jameson.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Glad everyone made it through to see this fantastic little game.
Yeah, dude, this game's sweet. Hopefully we're doing okay on time. I haven't checked the time in a very long time, actually.
It's about 12:30 on my end, so
We're running a little
Yeah,
late then, I think. Wait.
Oh.
No, it's
No, we go
an
about
hour and a half.
an hour
Yeah,
and a
we're
half.
still good. That's not too bad.
Yep.
Good to see
I would
another
say if
edition
you're-
of Omega After Dark. Yep, yep.
I'd say if there's still a little time left after you finish this, you should fire up the original arcade game, just to
Yeah, just
see
to
how.
mess around with it. Yeah, if I
Yeah.
had access to it, I don't think I have immediate access to it at the moment, unfortunately.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
failing
in the future.
failing that is always the TurboGrafx port.
That's true. That's true.
That was about as good a conversion as you're going to get on that system. I will say though, it's like, have you seen the FM Towns port of the original game?
No.
It's pretty much a 1-1 port of the arcade game,
That's awesome.
and it is stupidly expensive. Last time I saw it on eBay, it was going for about $1,000.
Biggie Man. Welcome back, Zombie. Biggie Man's the
Yeah.
shit. I love Biggie Man.
Hey, I know that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're screwed. Yeah, that's another kind of a funny story about Splatterhouse 2010. Did you ever see their original concept of Biggie Man for that?
No, how did he look?
About the only thing they got right was the chainsaws.
Oh, man.
His head was wrapped in saran wrap. His chainsaws were all chained up to his arms. He had this huge autopsy scar. And he was, like, super huge. And so many of the diehards just were like, this is not Biggie Man. We
Right.
need to make sure this gets changed. So I
Yeah.
talked it over with Dave Wilkins, and as the lead artist on the game and a big Splatterhouse fan, he agreed with me.
There you go.
So he's like, I'm going to see what I can do. What he came up with was fantastic. And then they didn't use it in the game.
Ugh.
Instead, they went for a combination of his artwork and the original design. I think their reason was that in profile, Biggie Man wouldn't stand out enough next to Rick.
Mm.
So,
Nice,
but
nice.
still, what we got was better than we could have gotten.
Woodworking table. Okay. Oof. Hold on, I gotta... I'm being a little too lax here. I'm wasting a lot of time in this area. I could just run past them. Like Pyramid Head. Okay. Oh, good lord.
As the Eldiner says, they ported Splatterhouse to the FM Towns, like something worth a damn on that system. Actually, yeah. And on top of that, there's also like the only for the longest time, the only home port of Truxton 2 was on there.
I'm gonna grab myself a drink. I'll be right back, guys.
So let's see here. Zombie, you're right. Biggie Man is too iconic for him not to stand out. And as someone put it, given his weight gain, they were just like, well, you know, the guy hasn't worked in over 20 years. He just needs time on the treadmill. Drink time sounds like a pretty good idea to me.
I was super frantic. I didn't want to be late. Drink time.
Yeah,
Once
she's done with her lap dance there, it's going to throw her right back into the game.
Thank you. Actually, yeah, is always one of the best responses possible. Well, actually, yeah.
I think you're going to be in the fire room here, so you can actually see the deer head laugh. Oh, okay, you're close anyway. This is the clock room. Yes, Zombie, I am behind you on that 100%. Zombie says the best choice they made for the remake, Jim Cummings as the Terror Mask.
Yeah, you did a great job.
And I tell you, if I can make it happen, I'll have an interview with him.
That'd be awesome. Oh, jeez, that was close. Ah, okay.
Yeah, those things fire in a set pattern, but they can still be a royal pain.
No worries. Thank you for taking the time to drop in, Thumb. I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Thumb, how's it going?
Goodness gracious. Ah, first room.
Yeah, I gotta fight the turds.
Toilet turds.
You can actually stand up on the toilet and kill them easier.
Okay.
Right now they just fly away. I don't even think you. They're just flipping off the toilet lid.
Oh, are they really? Oh, I see what you're saying.
But hey, that was enough.
Okay, I guess you don't have to kill them. They just bounce away. House of Flying Daggers.
Eldina says, "Wow, I never knew towns had good games."
Yeah.
It does.
In we go.
Eugene's right. Yeah, it was the Negaduck voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no sense in almost dying just to see it laugh.
Right.
Megadan.
Megadan, how you doing? Okay. Oh no. Oh, I made it. I made it.
Now you're in the scream room.
Ah, this room. Okay. Get the hell out of there. Oh, I'm so close. Should have some continues.
Yeah.
There we go.
At this point, just run.
No, yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, but at least you can get that soda.
Yeah, yeah.
Zombie, that's still one of my favorite lines out of the
Chug
entire
lung.
game.
Yeah. There you go. Alright, 20 viewers, here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you all so much for being here.
Yeah, definitely glad everyone was able to turn out for this.
Okay. Ah, hold on. I gotta...
I find it easier sometimes to just kind of run under where he's gonna pass.
Yeah, I was noticing, I was kind of sort of making the observation just now. Yeah, rather than attempt to jump over, yeah, which was a very reckless and dangerous thing, or dangerous approach. Thanks for the tip.
No problem. Of course, sometimes jumping is just unavoidable.
Yeah, yeah. I got kind of, I got put in that corner there. I had to take it. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, of course. When it rains, it pours.
I think he actually takes like double the amount of hits a regular boss takes.
Okay.
That would be the Pumpkin King, or Great Emperor Pumpkin, or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No, no, no. I hate that. I hate that. What's up, Dizzy? It's pumpkin spice season. This boss takes forever. Yeah.
Can you imagine the amount of pumpkin spice he'd make?
Happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Three more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
If only.
3 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Yeah. Kind of wonder why we didn't do this for October. Guess we couldn't wait.
As good as this game is.
Yeah, seriously. No, I love this game. I want to own it now, honestly. It's good enough to
Remember,
own.
every day is Halloween.
Heck yeah. Ken Shamrock, yeah. Okay. Oh, God, that was close.
You're getting down to the wire, though.
Yeah.
You keep this up, you got him on the ropes.
Heck yeah. Uh-oh.
And of course, he's going to be a jerk.
Yeah.
And not.
He will not comply.
He's a clave and a pumpkin.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting a feel for him.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. He always moves a tiny bit more than I want him to.
Yeah.
He's very slippery, this little guy. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What the fuck? Okay. Let's not do that again. That's it.
Okay, got him. Good
Oh,
game.
God. I was dodging the little things. I was like, oh, shit. Omega's carving up this pumpkin. I need Halloween Collection on Blu-ray. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, Mazin. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Great White North, Vincenzo Vaults, EC Myers Vids, Richard W. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thanks for the positive vibes. Thank you all so much for being here.
And now the big surprise.
Oh, let's see it. Little hearts. That's cute.
Yeah. Once we get past this,
Ah, that's cool.
this whole ending is definitely worth it. There's a little bit of Japanese. I'll translate it for you.
Oh, yeah, go for it. Thank you. Thank you.
Right
guys.
here. That was some great acting. This will be a great movie. Good job.
Nice.
Steven Spielberg, this guy ain't, but hey.
Thank you for the translation.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, look at his haircut. That was cute.
But What?
Quesadilla Padilla.
Question is,
It's
was
real.
it?
You know, Quesadilla, you're the only guy that the bot worked for, from the looks of it. There we go. That ending
But
is
yeah,
straight up bull.
you haven't seen the secret yet, though.
Oh, really?
Yep. There's a little more Japanese here. The two are happy. That was crystal ball number one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's number two. Until tragedy strikes.
Oh.
Which, if you played the original arcade game,
Yeah, this is like
that's
a
the
prequel.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. It's a prequel game. That's really cool.
But
Wow.
fortunate.
Well, shoot.
And even the credits is worth watching here.
Yeah. Fortunately, the movie Splatterhouse has completed. Thank you. You are great. Winners don't use drugs. We're just gonna tack that on there. Winners don't use drugs. Love how they did that. Yeah, agreed, zombie. That is cool. Nice Vectrex shirt. Thank you. Yeah, dude. Hector the Game Collector hooked it up with a massive amount of gifts today, man. Like, definitely, rewind and check that out.
Yeah, it was seriously impressive box.
Yeah, seriously. Let me just take this moment to just thank everybody that dropped into the stream today. I saw a lot of new faces, which just makes me extremely happy. A lot of friends of Dire's. I hope to make new friends with myself. A big thank you to Dire for. I'm always pointing in the wrong direction. A big thank you to Dire for taking time out of his day to drop in and give us all that good Splatterhouse goodness. With his insight of the series. By the way, guys, if you don't already know, Dire is actually the creator of the most popular Splatterhouse fan site on the internet, West Mansion. So if you would like to check that out, all you got to do is just hop on the description. There's a link down there for that, as well as his YouTube channel where he collaborates with his wife Betty, Dire and Betty. Yes, we finished the game, Quesadilla. I know. When was the last time I've actually finished the game on stream? I've had a bit of bad luck.
Well, thanks for that, Emil, and I do appreciate it.
Yeah,
and it was
man.
fun. But we do have a little time left if you want to just throw on one of the Turbo Splatterhouses and
Sure, I can mess around with that for what time is it? We got what? Oh, we have about 10, 12 minutes. Yeah, I'll mess around with that for a little bit. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and throw that on the screen for about 10 or so minutes. I'm going to put the Just Chat screen on for a little bit. And we'll just, we'll play around with that for a bit. Thank you. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, guys, check him out. Check out Dire. Him and his wife create some really fun content. It's definitely worth looking into.
if we try and bring the comedy.
Yeah, there's definitely laughs in there for sure. Guys, thank you all so much for being here, by the way. Let me go ahead and see if I have the emulator on this thing. Yeah, there it is.
Yes, thank you all very much.
Yeah. Oh, and it's Vince's birthday. Oh my God. Yeah. Happy birthday, Dad Level Podcast. It is Vince's birthday today. The fact that you're taking time out of your day to drop in, man, on your birthday, no less. Dude, thank you so much. Really. Wow. You're an awesome dude, Vince. I hope you had a really fun time. I hope you got some really cool stuff. Some positive vibes your way, man. QRS. Let's go to Splatter, OP, Space Invaders, Splatterhouse. There we go. Okay, and then I could just bring this back over here. I will in about 12 minutes. Okay, so his birthday's... Okay, well, we will all wish Dad Level Podcast a happy birthday in 12 minutes then. Let's go back to the game screen. And there we go, some Splatterhouse goodness, man.
This is the one right here. Started it all for me.
Yes, sir. Let's mess around with this one for maybe 10 or so minutes, and then we'll wish Dad Level Podcast a happy birthday. And we'll just wrap up the stream with a sweet outro song. As you guys know, I do add intro and outros every Friday. So, new songs in the rotation. If you guys like them, let me know. If you'd like to hear maybe specific music genres, let me know. or maybe even specific artists. Just put it out there, and if it's something that I am able to play without YouTube flagging it with a strike, then I'm all for it. When the Saints come marching in. Oh yeah, there's like a slide, right? Like a...
Yeah, it's a little on the tricky side to pull off.
Yeah, I never could do it myself.
And
Eugene's... Right, ooh, yeah. Whack.
Oh. So, you know, I gotta say it now. 2x4. Handy. Let's do some fucking carpentry.
That was such a good game, too. I know a lot of people weren't fans of that game, but I feel like it was judged very harshly.
Yes, it was. And Eugene commented, "What's with the ugly red mask?"
Yeah. You want to fill him in on that? Because there's definitely
You know, no one's ever said exactly what the issue was, but kind of a given you think that they didn't want a lawsuit from Paramount.
Yeah.
In Japan, it's one thing because, you know, the copyright laws are a little weird over there.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah, but here it's like, it looks too much like Jason Voorhees. Better change it.
Yeah, diagonal and B.
Interestingly, the red mask is officially part of Splatterhouse now.
Yeah, that's really cool. Isn't it a downloadable mask on Splatterhouse 2010?
It is. And what had happened was that Dave Wilkins, the lead artist on the game, he had actually contacted me asking for reference pictures for all the masks. So I hooked him up. And one thing he told me he did was on the Mirror Rick, he had actually made that mask red. So it's like you're fighting in the regular mask and Mirror Rick's fighting with the red mask. So that was a nice little touch.
Yeah.
Also, just to say again for anyone who wasn't here but has played the 2010 game, if you appreciate the fact the original trilogy was included, you're welcome. That was me. I begged the producer to include the games as a gift to Splatterhouse fans, and he went to bat against his bosses because they wanted to release them all as DLC. And he fought for it, and he won. So they're unlockables. Watch out for this dude up here.
Yeah, that last one there was interestingly enough, there was a Kmart exclusive that had a voucher that unlocked the games right out the gate. So
that was actually the one.
Yeah, I made sure to purchase that specific edition for that reason when it dropped. So.
And yes, Quesadilla, you can actually do that. It's funny. The last time I ever dressed up for Halloween was in 1990. I was 15. And I pretty much did exactly that. I bought a cheap Jason mask, took some of my sister's red nail polish, painted it, tore up one of my dad's old blue work shirts, went out trick-or-treating as Rick.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I have no pictures.
That is a bummer.
Zombie, if you stream that remake this year, let me know because I want to see you do that.
You should, man. That'd be fun.
That's something I don't think I've ever seen streamed by anyone before.
Yeah, that's a fun game. Get some scrubs, there you go. Yeah, dude, exactly. Smush. I love that. My costume at Halloween has always been a cool guy who doesn't dress up for Halloween.
Well, you know, it's a perfectly reasonable costume.
Yeah.
Really? If you have a chance, Zombie, link me up to that. Nice. My buddy, nerdy fellow YouTuber, pulled out a cosplay of Rick's new design. Water dead, gotcha.
I'll just play it until I hit like a continue screen or something. And leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then Zombie says he's a bodybuilder, so he had the muscle.
Nice.
I'm going to say something else. I'm trying to think of it at the moment, and it is escaping me.
That's okay. You know, also, I should mention, for those of you that haven't checked out Hector the Game Collector, I did include a link to his channel as well in the description. He actually has quite a variety of He actually plays modern games as well as retro games when he streams.
Okay.
And he does all sorts of interesting things. He's had videos where he like does repairs on game cartridges. Live, he's done that live, where he does live game repairs, as well as cosmetic repairs on the cartridges as well, like replacing labels and things like that on ones that are just thrashed. Yeah, he's a fun content creator as well. He's a really funny dude. Fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
There was something I realized I forgot to do before. When Mike was here,
Oh,
said
yeah.
I would link. I thought I'd link to his Twitch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a bummer. We forgot to do that.
That's okay. I got the link right here.
There you go.
This is my friend Sotanga's Twitch stream. He streams mainly retro, does a little bit of modern stuff. He's currently on a hiatus, but due to health issues, but he's liable to be back any day, for all I know.
There you go. Well, we're gonna wrap it up like with that right there, just for the sake of time. But yeah, a huge thank you to everybody that was here today. I'm gonna go ahead and just give a shout out to everybody that's currently active in the chat. That's Vincenzo Vaults, Brady, Hector the Game Collector. Again, Dire, thank you for being our guest. Dizzy the Game Legit, Zombie JLT1, Hector the Game Collector. I'm gaming on the 5 and lurking. There you go. Richard W. I haven't named you yet. I'm just making sure that I did. Quesadilla Padilla. We had a hell of a turnout. Dad Level Podcast. God, what time is it?
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes for the.
It'll be his birthday in 5 minutes. I'm willing to stick it out for 5 minutes to wish him a happy birthday live.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I Don't Give a Thumb was here as well. Hell of a turnout. We had Mazin Power. We had Paul Mega Retroman, Tessie, Eldiner Productions, Great White North. Huge thank you again for the donation from Great White North. We had Unlimited Retro Gaming, who was here earlier. We had your buddy Mike as well.
Yep.
I believe J-Chip Show was here earlier. Phil Twerpin, Megadan 29. Yeah, J-Chip, yeah, he was here. Ron Mower. Oh man, the list goes on. I'm very fortunate. To have you guys as friends. I'm very fortunate to have such a supportive community. My buddy Juan Carlos, who I actually hang out with. We used to talk in person all the time. He worked near a job. He worked near the GameStop where I used to work. He'd drop in and we'd hang out and talk a lot there. Just talk games, talk shop. EC Myers vids, Jameson Spectrix. VGM Oscillo. The list goes on, guys. Thank you also. Freaka 4. I'm gonna just drop Freaka 4's name just to make sure. But yeah, that level podcast, dude. His birthday is in 3 minutes.
If I could add a couple things here before we wish him a happy birthday.
Yeah, please do so. Please fill the silence.
First, Quesadilla, thanks. Nice to meet you too. And Zombie, the Lord of West Mansion. Huh? Call me the landlord. Actually, I collect the rent.
I like that, the landlord.
But I just have to say, I only became a part of this community just maybe a year and a half ago when I first, happened to stumble onto one of Eugene's streams, and it's been extremely awesome. It's been a very welcoming community. I'm really happy to be here, and you guys actually all encouraged me to start streaming myself, and I figured, I've tried everything else. Why not try this too?
Heck yeah. Oh, this
Poppy
book right
Diary.
here. Can we talk about this book for a little bit?
Absolutely. That is the Hardcore Gaming 101 Digest Volume 3, The Guide to Retro Horror. And that was a book I actually pitched to Kurt Collada because I wanted to see a book where we did all the retro horror stuff, or at least as much as we could fit in. And it covers the Ghosts and Goblins series, like nearly everything. And hang on, Eugene finally ordered a cart of Wanpaku Graffiti.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it myself. Unlimited Retro Gaming, a huge thank you for dropping by and checking out the channel, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
absolute pleasure meeting you. We did beat Wanpaku Graffiti. We chose to just play this game for just a few minutes, just to wrap things up, just to fill the time.
Also, if you get a chance, check out Unlimited Retro Gaming's Instagram page. Always quality stuff.
Okay, yeah. If you can link me that, I'll be sure to follow it, Dire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. And we're waiting on. There's 1 minute to go, and we'll just wish Dad Level Podcast a happy birthday. I am a little shy. I don't know if I want to sing him a happy birthday, but I will wish him a happy birthday.
Same here. As far as the book goes, though, it is like there are all sorts of other games and franchises in there. I did all the Splatterhouse stuff, as one would probably expect. But we also covered Monster Party, Nightmare Creatures. Kurt covered a whole bunch of horror PC games. I even wrote about like one of the first horror games ever, which was Haunted House for Atari. And it is 1:00.
There we go. Happy birthday, Dad Level Podcast. Everybody, happy birthday, Mr. Smithers. That's right.
Yes, happy birthday, Dad Level Podcast.
Yes, thank you for being here, and thank you for just being such an awesome friend, dude. Guys, I'm gonna wrap up the stream, but again, happy birthday, and let's go ahead and just play the outro song. We'll wrap this up. Thank you all so much for taking the time to be here. I'm Omega Ace Gaming, and he is
Dire 51 of Dire and Bette.
There you go. Take it easy, guys. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Monday for Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
Duelote, Magaya, from side to side, come on, it's time to go do the lotte. Take one corn, and Mayo two, let's do the lotte, all together now. Magaya, it's the lotte. Duelote, Magaya, from side to side, come on, it's time to go do the lotte. Take one corn, and Mayo two, let's do the lotte, all together now. Come on now, just like Ace.